Hello, everybody. Hello, Cat here. I done did a chop off. If you notice, if you notice, um, God is so good. Happy, blessed, motivated, and mindful Monday. I am so honored to be here with you on tonight, and so honored that you are here with me. And even if you watch this episode anytime. It's in the what is it, the YouTube archive, so it's always there. Please, please, please subscribe to my channel, Chat with Cat and Friends. Um, Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, comment. Look at all there are wonderful and informational videos posted on the channel already. Mental health, life skills, fitness, business and entrepreneurship, all of those subject matters that are also important to us right now are a part of my videos that we've already posted. I've had some awesome guests, premier guests, business growers, legacy and trailblazers, a part of Chat with Cat and Friends, and I'm so honored to have had each and every one of those guys with me. And look, prayerfully we'll have some repeats just to catch up on what has been happening lately in their lives. I pray that everyone had an awesome Father's Day. Again, happy Father's Day to all the wonderful dads out there, and honoring our dads that are no longer with us, honoring and sending huge shout outs to father figures, those who are just standing in the place and just without even questioning, asking in some instances, just stepped on in and did, and it is doing and did what needs to be done with the children in your world, with the youth in your world, and all of those great things. Hey, look, it is Motivational Monday, and I have an absolutely wonderful guest with us on tonight by the name of Dr. Dr. Archie Harrison, and I'm so glad to have him a part of Chat with Cat and Friends on tonight to discuss with us all of the many ventures that he's been so much a part of, that he's begun and spearheaded. He does not know the word no. It's not in his vocabulary. When he thinks of something, he just gets to doing it for himself right in the places that he needs to be. And that's such a wonderful and awesome place to be, like in your mind space, right? To just know that you can do it. So we're going to talk to him about that, see where that came from. Has it always been there? Because some people struggle with that, right? We struggle with having ideas, not feeling confident to go and move in that space, having written them down, even having prayed about it, still there's some reluctancy, or there's some I don't know, apprehension, some true great and big apprehensions about moving forward. He is going to share with us on today some of the things he did to keep going, and to get started and to keep moving, and some of the things that he has coming up, whether it's workshops or conferences or what have you coming up. He has a brand, Mega X product brand. Look, let me go ahead and bring him on without further ado. And I thank you once again for joining us on tonight. Share this video, like my channel, subscribe to my channel, Chat with Cat and Friends. And we may be doing a revamp on that because I'm doing some rebranding here soon. I will definitely post that out and let you guys know as soon as any of that is taking place. But without further ado, let me bring Dr. Archie on. Here we go. Hey, sir.
Hey, how you doing?
I cannot hear you. Let me see. Hold on. Hey, sis. I can't hear you. Wait a minute. Is it me?
Hey, you can't hear me? Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
That's then 1 2 1 2 1 2.
And I didn't change anything. I didn't change anything.
I should be
I have my
live.
sound all the way up. Can you guys hear?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But you can't hear me?
Because I'm unable to hear. Wait
Hello?
one second. I don't think. Hold on, because I'm on my phone today, which is a good thing. I'm on my phone today. My laptop is cool. Remember last week we had the yeah, but it's better. I still can't hear you, Archie. Can you?
Can't hear me?
Are you?
Hear
You
me?
are speaking. I can't. I cannot hear
You
you.
hear me
Hold
now?
on 1 second. 1 second.
I'm live.
Okay, you can hear him. So everybody else can hear you. I just
Can
can't,
you hear me now?
and I don't know why. Um, let me see. I don't know. I don't know what could be wrong and how to fix that. I'm sorry, you guys. Hold on, please.
You
Don't
want me
leave.
to come back? You want me
Yeah, let's try that. Let's
to
try that. Let's try that. Okay, he just asked if I want him to leave and come back. We were just talking. We were just talking before. We were just talking before. So I did want to give a huge shout out to my girl Peg. Hey Peggy, one of the awesome paparazzi consultants and leaders, well on her way to millionaire status. My gems are courtesy of her on today. And I'm so very grateful and so very thankful. Her video and interview is available on this channel. Take a look at it. She had some wonderful and awesome sharings. Hey, and that's every day is a gift gem by Peggy Long Hutton. Take a look at her video, you guys, and all of them on there. I'm telling you, when it comes down to it, you have to have a wonderful, well knit and wonderful village and support system around you. It pays off because you get help and they get help as well. You just bless one another, and it's just a wonderful and awesome thing. Okay, Peggy posted every day is a gift gems VIP page, Peggy Long Hutley. So join her Facebook page, her VIP page, and say what's up. Look at the gem. She's posting every single day, all day. Okay, so let me get back to my guest because Archie has come back in. So let me bring him back up. I may have to switch to my laptop if I can't hear. Okay. I still can't hear you. So hold on. I am going to switch. I'm going to switch my my view. I'm going to switch my view 1 second.
Can you hear me now?
I'm mute and
Can
turn
you
the
hear me now?
volume up. Okay.
Now you gave it?
Now I can hear you, yes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to go back and fix that because my phone works a lot better sometimes. I can hear you now.
What you got?
Sorry.
You got iPhone?
There we go.
You got iPhone?
No, I do not have an iPhone.
That's why.
You iPhone people, I'm telling you, I'm so sick. I'm so sick of you iPhone people. Oh my gosh. Team Android. That's me, Team Android.
That's why
So
you ain't working. Why you not working?
look, if Kayla should join Android baby, if Kayla should join, she would say the same thing. Oh my gosh.
Why
She's
you
always
not
giving
working?
us grief about our Android phones. But you know what?
That's
I'm
why you
Android.
suspect.
I'm Team Android all the way.
That's why you suspect.
Look, Daryl said iPhone sucks. So you know this
No.
you can weigh it. It's a lot of pros and a lot of cons. You know, you'll have your group of people who are iPhone users. Yes. You'll have your group of people that are iPhone users, and you'll have your group of people that are Android users. So
See, I don't go through none of that. I don't go through none of that you go through right there with that. Because I had it first. I used to go through that, but I don't go through that anymore.
you don't go through that anymore.
All products are apples, like really.
Okay. Okay, okay. I'm gonna just leave it there. I can't say any more about it. I did have major issues just now from my phone, so I don't know. It's probably user error. It's probably user error, and that's cool because that happens often. I'm not even gonna blame Android like that. I'm not even gonna put it out there on Front Street like that. It was probably user error, something that I didn't do that I was supposed to. I don't know. Anyway, look at you starting. Keeping stuff
Already.
going. What you on iPhone? No, sir, I am not. Anyway, you guys, I want to thank you so much, Archie, for joining us on
Oh yeah.
tonight. Thank you for taking out the time to sit with us. Tell us a little bit about yourself, about your awesome, wonderful record label that you have, and how that all began. But first, just tell us, let us know who you are and what it is that you do.
Oh Lord, that's gonna be a nice little.
Yeah,
little-
so condensing. He does so much. You guys, I have never, I don't, I don't know anybody that has. And I'm going to post all your links. I'm going to post all your links.
I
Um,
mean,
you guys will be able to see
yeah, I
everything.
got quite preference. I got a quite list. I got no, really, I truly have a list of stuff.
I know you
Oh,
do. I know you do. I
I
know
mean,
you do.
starting with
Look,
the television. The
say that
television.
again.
Starting with the television network.
Starting with television.
Right. The
Yes.
TV networks,
Uh
all
huh.
nine television between that, WBG and radio. Uh, I have Archafella Records slash
Yep.
Universal Music Group, because I have
Mhm.
to deal with Universal as well. Um, I just partnered up with Impulse Sports. Now I just owning a junior Olympic volleyball team.
Uh huh.
So
Wow. What?
yeah, so we have Arch One Consulting Services. That's the staffing company that I own. I own a staffing company, which I have contracts with Home Depot, Xfinity, ADT Security. Uh,
I'm telling you.
it's a plethora of a lot of things with that. Then I'm still gonna forget some stuff. But we have a basketball team
I'm
that's from the pro league. That um, this year too, I'm doing an arena football team, the Raleigh Ducks. I own the Raleigh Ducks arena football. Um, yeah,
That's the women, the Raleigh Ducks. Is that the basketball team?
no, the basketball team actually.
Okay, the Firebirds.
Mhm. Yeah, the Firebirds basketball. And we just won the championship this year. So,
Wow. You know what? You know what? So right there, you have said I don't know, like 7, 8 different expertise that you are moving into, that you've already established and that you're moving into, which is awesome. Awesome. You're on the move right now.
it's
Is
my
that
laundry detergent.
okay?
This is
Look,
Mega
you
X
guys, laundry detergent. You have
I
hand
have my own
sanitizer.
hand sanitizer, disinfectant sprays.
Is that your
We're going to Chase and Costco.
is the laundry detergent your Mega X brand products as well?
That's one of the Mega X products. Yeah.
Okay, it's the hand sanitizer, the laundry detergent.
See,
Look, you know what? It's just it's just all about move. It's just all about moves, right?
I
It's
own my
all
own
about moves.
bleach. I own my own bleach. I own my own alcohol. my
Now,
own
wait a minute.
right.
How do you how is it in you to feel like you can do such a thing? Like how do you what in your mind and in yourself tells you go after what like Archafella Records? What we're gonna
I mean,
start
it comes from like where I grew up at. I come from the hood for real. I'm born and
uh-huh.
raised in Newark, New Jersey. So I mean, with coming from a head of 9 kids and 9 of us,
Mm-hmm.
7 boys and 2 girls. God, I was It's just a bunch.
Right,
You know.
it's a bunch.
So I mean, like growing up, it was nothing like. And it started for me from when I was a child. You know, when I was a child, I was always a hustler. I was
Uh-huh.
not so. And my first business was a shoe shop.
Uh-huh.
I'd be reluctant to tell this because I do have my book coming out too. My
Yeah.
book is coming out from the hood to the boardroom. But
Yes.
that's coming. So when that comes out, it's gonna be like something totally different than like everything that I did. But I can give you a quick story of like what I did 9 years old, right? So me and my cousin, you know, I told him, I said, we got to make some. So I don't want to do no drugs with my past. My mom kill everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I said, well, let's take from a abandoned building. We took some wood, we put it together, and we made a chop. But the pimps, the prostitution, right around the corner from us.
Uh-huh.
So I knew the pimps always had some money. So I was
Uh-huh.
thinking, money. You know what I'm saying?
Opportunity. You like, where's the opportunity?
Right. So I mean, I knew that pimps like to stay clean.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, let's go to the shoe shop. And we can go down there, we can style their shoes. So we built the box with little nails and everything. So my cousin was like, hey man, we 9 years old. Why ain't doing
Uh-huh.
that? So I told my cousin, I said, listen, I said, well, what we do? We go behind there. He said, well, we ain't got no shoe shop. I said, well, go to the store, we'll steal it. You know what I'm saying? So I went to the store, we stole the shoe polish, which we couldn't steal. My cousin was like, well, we can't steal all the colors of the shoe polish. No, we did the neutral. Because the neutral would go on anything.
Right.
So we stole the neutral shoe polish. Then my brother, he was in the military. So he would have the brushes and the rags and stuff. And his woman stole his brushes and his rags. So we went around the corner. So I'm like, you know, I used to see my brother shoot shot in his joint. He used to spit shot in his joint in the military. And I watched this. Hang him. You know what I'm saying? So I watched him. I said, I should do that. And from that moment, when I went to the tent, they was like, "Oh, no man can't hustle on. Come on over here. You don't get that shot, bro." So you know, I'm coming home with like 20, $25. This in the
Uh-huh.
70s.
Wow.
You know, you got 20, you can kill yourself as it. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? $25. You know what I'm saying? You're OD like crazy. So and that right there basically started my business of knowing that I wanted to work for myself.
Uh-huh.
I always loved that money.
That's the humblest beginnings I ever heard of. So look, really quickly, we're gonna take a quick break. I am told that there is an echo on your end, and it's suggested that you go out and come back in again.
Let me come back out again.
Yeah, so let's do that really quickly. And hopefully that will solve it. You guys, thank you so much for your patience. Go out, Archie, and come back in for me, and we're going to hopefully that will solve that issue.
Okay.
Because it's an interruption. So you guys, here I go again. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep at it though. These little hiccups keep happening nowadays, but you know what? We're gonna keep rolling. I thank you guys so much for hanging in there. Thank you so much, Daryl. Thank you so much, Daryl, and Silent Professor. Thank you so much, Daryl and Silent Professor, for letting me know that. So we're going to try that. That's something that they advised and suggested me to do. So we're going to try that, and hopefully it will work. Let me see. I'm just going to. What if I? Oh, you know what? That might have been what it was. Hopefully that echo will be gone now. I totally took my phone off the broadcast. It was on, so that may have been what was causing the feedback. And we should be straight and good to go once he returns. So Lord, I'm checking my background because I didn't know all of this was going to be in the screen, but it's all good. It's all good. I have it set up and ready to go. Okay, so Archie is back. We're going to let him back in. What humble beginnings, right? That's the humblest. The humblest of humble beginnings. As a 9-year-old, just get that idea to go and shine some shoes, and then And how you going to shine those shoes? Yes, there is a major thunderstorm. So hopefully, if we get cut off, you guys, we're gonna go Facebook Live. I'm gonna turn to my old faithful Facebook Live, and I am prepared, and he is prepared as well. So that's what we'll do if things should go like way sideways or whatever, because there is a storm here in Baltimore. There's a lot of thunder. The heavy rain has started. I know in my area it has. So if for some reason we should get disconnected and the we lose connection and all of those things, I'll just have to revert to Facebook Live, and I will upload it on my Chat with Cat and Friends YouTube channel, and that's where you guys can finish the interview. But for now, the interview, I said view, the interview. So, but for now, we're good. And I'm gonna bring Archie back in so that he can finish filling us in on on his childhood mishap and rolling to stardom, and these great things that he's doing right now. Here he is. Okay. All right. I think we're good to go now.
Okay.
I think we're good to go now. So you were telling us how you actually got started at the age of 9. It's kind of when the bug kind of hit you for entrepreneurship, being your own boss, and not working for anybody, right? And that
Yeah.
offers you so much flexibility. So we left off, and yep, and that's what was going on. So when did you start your first? When did you start your first business, like as an adult? What did you do on that road to?
My first adult business. I'm gonna tell you,
Yeah.
like, I'm not ashamed of my.
Uh-huh. I know you're not. I'm not
I'm
either.
happy to my
We got to
future.
be at peace with those things now. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it's like I started selling drugs.
Uh-huh.
But what I did with my money, instead of me buying brand new cars and all that other stuff, I bought a limousine. I've always been fascinated with limousines, and I started the limousines. But that was my first. I took off on the limousine service, towing, and I had a towing service. And when I flipped into that, I didn't feel the need to have to do everything. Plus, I came to too many close instances going
Right.
to jail, which I thank God I jail record. I don't, I never had to go to court or nothing like that. So, it was a part of my destiny to be to where I am. So ever since, I mean, I tried to go out and work, you know, do an 8-hour shift, come back
Yeah.
home. That ain't me.
Right. And see, it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. So definitely, what kind of advice could you give someone who it's just not working? Like they're going out, trying to do the 9 to 5, and it's just not working out, working for somebody else.
Certain people, the first thing I understand when people walk, don't give up. Don't give up. It's more to life than just don't give up. You gotta find what moves you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta find. I found myself. What moves and drives me is, how can I put this? What drives me is business, making a business.
Say that again.
It's making a business.
Yeah, making a
Because
business.
I do. Average black person will sit down and look at that thing. That works for one. But why wouldn't it work for you?
Mhm.
The deal is what I found out in the business. Like take Mega.
Mhm.
You know what made me think about doing this? Is because I took the white man already put in front of our face, and I'm not prejudiced. Say the white man because they got more money most of the time. So, but the deal is, I worked for Walmart, and I found out what white labeling. I said, oh, so like people that go there and say, oh, I'm not eating great value. I'm not eating great value. But I come to find out that great value ketchup is made by Heinz.
Okay.
I came to find out that their French fries are the same as those price riders that you mentioned.
Mhm.
Because
I believe
Florida
it.
makes
Yeah.
those too.
Mhm.
See, what they do is great value is a company. Great value does not. And I'm giving insight right
Uh-huh.
now. Those that's watching,
Look,
I'm
so you
giving
get
insight.
you getting some inside scoop.
I'm
You
really
heard it
teaching
first.
corporate business right now. This is corporate business. It don't matter that you're black, white, Puerto Rican, Asian. What it is this right here. Business has to always make sense. Don't make sense, honey. Business. Period. They don't care. Like black people, even well, white folks, even back in the day, remember? They would say, "Oh yeah, the niggers is out there, the niggers." But then they had the ones that was cooking for them. They said, "They niggers too, but those are the good niggers."
Mm.
You get what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So the deal is such thing as learning. Take what you learn and what you see and go and do the same thing. That's what I did, and it works for me. I don't think nobody's gonna believe me. I know I have proof. Because guess what? At the end of the day, I'm like Tommy on Martin, girl. I ain't got no job. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I found the company that automatically makes this. But listen, they wanted to make money. That's all they want to do is make money.
That's all they want to do. Mm-hmm.
So I said, but the deal is, I'm not going to sell your product because that means that I work for you.
Right.
So, but here's what I'll do. Allow me to white label my own brand on your products. See?
Okay.
They don't care. He wants to make money.
Okay.
And they make it. So now I'm like the greatest thing since I created. Oh yeah, that's our guy. They don't care that they name it because they still have their brand. I'm not gonna tell you what company it is, but they have their brand as well.
Right.
But they still do their brand. I do my brand.
Mm-hmm.
I pay them.
Mm-hmm.
I make my money off the top. And I pay them for what I pay for the product, them to bottle my stuff and everything. So they happy.
Okay. So for somebody that might have like an idea for a product or an item that they would like to sell, that they would like to brand their own, what are like some first steps to take that you could share with us that somebody could do to move into like doing something like what you've done?
Yeah, you got to reach out to the company, find out what the company offers, and make sure. Because if you notice, like a lot of times, Walmart is so big, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that the deals that they have with Kellogg's cereal, with all the rest of them making their products for them. Because like I said, great products don't make nothing. Just like Mega X don't make nothing. We don't make nothing. But it's so
Right.
but the deals that Walmart, because Walmart has so much money. So that the other companies, if you ever notice, they do not. Only thing on the commercials that they're able to do is to say at Walmart. They're not able to say, pick up the great value laundry detergent.
Right.
Pick up the great value. They can't do that because now the company is in competition with these.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? You can make all the money you want to make, but you can't have it.
I see.
That's why Walmart can't, because Walmart got too much money.
Yeah.
See, my deal is I advertise make eggs. They don't care. They make money. You see what I'm saying? So, but yeah, what they do is find out a company that you can shout that's a major company. It's hard to get into the major companies like Ice or but they, it's $1,000 products and all that. You're not going to touch that. But you can find a company that you can spot in a Kmart market. You can reach out to them, and a lot of them have their own little companies, and you can call them up.
Yeah.
And I would like to, let's sit down and have a meeting. I would love to do a white label deal with you. I want to get my products out. And then, you're willing to pay them what they want to pay for their products. Just on top of their products. They don't care. They just in the business of moving products.
Moving products and making money. So they really don't.
Exactly.
I get it. So they really don't care. So some of the first steps would be to do your homework,
Right.
find out what store is offering or what label is offering like the kind of merchandise or whatever that you want to use. And then make a phone call. Are they your sunglasses?
No, these are my glasses.
Yeah.
Right? We have a bunch more. So I'm also kicking it with the Nicole Isadora line too.
Uh-huh.
So that's our own line too. You can go to NicoleIsadora.com.
.com, Look, like I said, I'm going to post all of your, because you already sent me your contact information, so I'll be
Yeah.
posting that in this video. I want to thank everybody, excuse me, for joining us on today, for hanging in there. We had some coming, going out, and coming back, and all of that. Thank you so much for hanging with us on tonight. I am speaking with Dr. Archie Harrison on this evening, and he's letting us in on some of the inside tidbits, corporate matters, to let us know how we can to go out and maybe get branding for items, and he's not even manufacturing the items, because I think a lot of times that is a stopping point for some of us. I'll say even for me, like in thinking about things like that, I'm like, man, I don't know how to make this, that, or whatever. But what you just let me know is that it's not all about you making it, but you can contact, you can, not distributors, but you can contact the companies, find out who maybe their second or third tier people are, and make contact with them, and perhaps ask them about an appointment, or meeting with them. You got to have a pitch together too. So I'm saying that you got to have a pitch together. Have a pitch together, what it is that you want to do, what your goal is, I would say, and, come like that. Don't just make a phone call. Hey, I'm so and so, and
Yeah.
don't half step it, when you start making your phone calls. Just corporate business level advice. Don't just pick up the phone and put your name out there, because like any old kind of way. So you want to make a great impression the first time, right? Look, and I'm just saying this just in case somebody is actually like, oh dang, I'm going to go and do that. I mean, because you do have movers and shakers. You have people who are just needing to know some information, and maybe there's just one piece of information that they're needing, or one push toward greater confidence to take the next step, to have their own brand, to start, to make the phone call, to get, start investing in themselves in such a way. I think it's awesome that you have done this and even more, and we'll get into that as well. But just to put the brakes on it just a little bit. Yesterday was Father's Day. How was your Father's Day on yesterday?
Oh, it was just, I hung out with a couple of my kids.
Yeah.
My kids came, hung out. The other day, Saturday, I think I hung out with my dad.
Yeah.
His Father's Day. I lost my mom this year. She was on March the 1st. This is
wow.
like the first time I've gone.
My condolences. Yeah.
Like
I'm so
everything without my mom. And so every time he asks me something, best to be there. Like even this week, I do a lot of flying.
Mm-hmm.
I hooked up a lot of miles in the area.
Yeah.
So,
Wow. But I'm glad you got a chance to spend time with your family and everything. So that was awesome. My condolences, my deepest condolences, in the passing of your mom. I'm so sorry about to hear that. Also, you guys, look, just to put it out there, we are cousins. Look, we are cousins, like, by there are several degrees of separation, but my uncle on my bonus dad side, they are cousins. So that is how we are related, and he has that Harrison name, and look, just that Harrison face, right? So some of you may recognize that, oh, you know what, y'all look alike, or something like that, or he looks like Kayla, or her dad, or something like that. Or our dad, rather. Father's Day yesterday was very special. We got to spend the time with family as well. As I said earlier, happy blessed Father's Day, and just celebrate. I think it's just so important. Men have been so fathers particularly have been so undervalued, underrated. That's the word I think I was looking for. So undervalued and underrated, And you can tell to me, I'm like, I'm sorry, say that again. I couldn't hear
I
you.
said, we mess around. Women get diamonds and all types of stuff. When Mother's Day come, Father's Day come, we get ties that don't match the suits that we got. You know, we get drawers and socks. I be like, telling like, what are you trying to say? Why I gotta get underwear like I ain't got fresh? You know.
Look, I can't speak
I ain't
on
never
that.
seen women get underwear for Mother's Day. Never.
It's just, I don't know. I
can't
can't.
say it. I'm not changing.
Look, oh my goodness. But see, you made me look. I done lost my train of thought because I was trying. No, we were talking about we had a great weekend. And what I wanted to say, I was talking about how men are undervalued or dads are undervalued and underrated. And what I was thinking just this morning, I was like, and you can see the value that there is much value in men because of how they're attacked so much. You guys are attacked so much on a daily basis. Now, we as black people, we all are under an oppressive nature and socialized and is accepted, which is so totally wrong and screwed up. But in another realm, in another conversation and talk, there's also this big, wanting to pull and separate families, from having a solid male figure in the home and things like that. So not to get on that the deep issues of why these things are happening, but just to say, I pray that we are still celebrating dads, and that we'll keep celebrating one another. We just had Juneteenth. Juneteenth is a national federal holiday now, and we're still waiting for the George Floyd legislation to come to pass. We're going to keep talking about that, keep talking about it, you guys. Keep mentioning it, to your congressman and all of those things. Keep writing your letters if that indeed is what you're doing. But, just to say that we are making progress and things are happening at a slow pace. Yes, it is, but it's still happening. So, that's it for my rant on that. But I did want to your children are grown now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My oldest is 39.
Okay.
My youngest is 20.
Awesome. So, and I did see a post that your daughter posted, she has the best dad ever, and it's just so wonderful. My heart was just warm seeing all of the happy Father's Day memories and all of that stuff out there. So that's great. Were you guys, and this is your right now, where are you right now?
For me?
Uh-huh. Are you in North Carolina?
I'm in my office. I'm in Raleigh.
Okay. So, and you guys, is this where you guys spent Father's Day?
Father's Day,
right
yeah.
there in Raleigh. Okay.
Downstairs in my house.
Okay.
Downstairs.
Awesome. That's good stuff right there. Family time is the best time. So
most of the time, you like 20 hours out of the day. This is where I'm at.
That's where you are.
I don't get to watch TV anymore. I got too much going on.
Look, you got conglomerates. So
I mean, if I could go out and work like that, if I could work my butt off like that for anybody's company, I can kill myself. I can kill myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what people don't get. Like, first thing a black person do when they get their own business, why are we going to take it? For what? You know what I'm saying? If I go to the beach, my kids gonna say, they be like, we're gonna do some work. Believe that. That's gonna happen. It's like, because you have to look at it differently when you have your own business and you knowing at the end of the week. See, it ain't like, we need to structure life. People getting, and the structure means as though people who got jobs, as long as you go to work and you go ching, at the end of the week, you're going to get a check.
You're going to get your
Every 2 weeks, you're going to get a check. I don't have the ching ability. You know what I'm saying? So if I don't make mine work, I'm broke.
Right, right.
And I don't like to be broke. I'm saying that right now. I got my happy
Who
money.
you telling?
I don't cash. I'm gonna keep cash and money. I feel good. I'm an old school G. I gotta have this bread in my wallet.
Look who you telling. Look, my husband says the same thing. You know, it's just that mindset. You know, if you're willing to go out and work all hours overnight and double time and all that for somebody else, you know, what greater thing it is to make that investment in yourself. So different things drive different people, you know. So I just pray that you find your niche. Say that again.
It's always driven. You can sit and say, I have a $700,000 with my home. I have cars.
Absolutely.
I don't pay no payments on my car. They all pay. I mean, but how you do that? You got to get out here and make some money.
So it's like, what bigger drive can you have than being free? That's freedom in your finances. Freedom in your finances is very helpful.
You know the good thing about having freedom is when you get to the point and you can stop buying stuff because you don't know what else to buy.
Lord.
You ever get to that point? Now you somebody. You sit down and you say, I don't even know what to buy. Why not buy it? Just because I had to have it.
Just because. Look, I don't want to be like that. Okay. I hear that they're still saying there's an echo. I do apologize, you guys, for the echo. It's like, I guess when you speak, Archie, there's an echo.
I don't know why I keep coming up like that.
I don't
hear
know.
myself real good.
I don't know. And I'm telling you guys, I don't want to touch too many things. So I do apologize for the echo that you might hear on his end. I don't hear that echo that you guys hear. And that was kind of like,
yeah, I don't hear it.
I don't hear the echo. But there's definitely feedback, and it may be just remnants of the storm. So my apologies, you guys.
Yeah, because there was storm in here last night.
Yeah. Okay, it might just be, you know, bad connection, for whatever reason, barring, you know, whoever the provider is. It doesn't even matter, because it's just the weather is just, you know, kind of topsy-turvy right now. So my apologies for the echo. We're just going to go ahead and press on. Prayerfully you can hear most of it. Prayerfully you can hear most of it, and it's not too much of a disruption. We've already gone out and come back and everything like that. So my apologies for that. But Archie, you were letting us know. I was asking, I did have the question, like, have you, well, you said at 9 you started your own business at 9, Shoe Shining. So it sounds like you've all not always, but from a very young age, you've had the wherewithal inside of your own self, because that's a battle sometimes itself, but you've had the wherewithal inside of your own self to just go and do. And if it was on your mind, you felt like you could go ahead and do it. Did you ever have people like in your path ever discouraging you from doing? And what do you do? You know what, that's not even a fair question. Were there, but what do you do to what do you do about the naysayers and the people who are like, really?
I'm gonna go back with this story right.
Okay, keep it clean.
I was in it's clean. It's very clean.
Okay.
It's very clean. But it gave me motivation, because, like, you know how when we was in elementary school, the teachers would always ask me and say, well, what do you want to be in life? They said, I want to be a nurse, I want to be a doctor, I just want to be this, I want to be that. Nobody in my school wanted to be a police officer because we were from the hood. You ever said you want to be the police?
Right.
You ain't got no friends. So I was the only person as a kid, this is no lie, this is my personality today, who I was years ago. And the same teacher me that I was living in fantasy for her. I said, I'm not even going to graduate from school. Right? So she's like, oh, so you're the class clown. You're the clown. So I'm like, no. I said, because I sat down and I asked when I was like 10, 11 years old and found out that the only thing you need to learn, to know, is how to read, write, add, subtract, multiply. If you know how to do that, that's how you go out and get a job. Nobody actually discover America.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody actually doing a job at it. Because I learned this was on my general business class. So I was like, I told the lady, I said, well, I'm not going to need all that. Only I'm going to have to do is know how to count my money because I'm going to be my own boss. I'm going to own my own limousine. She said, get the solution.
Okay.
And the same lady who told me this, when I bought my first limousine, I went right back to the school.
Mm-hmm.
And I came up, she like, yeah, this is one of my friends. How you doing, Miss Gibb? I came back, I showed you what I was telling you about. I was 18 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, oh, see outside? She said, oh, the limousine's out there. I said, yeah, that's mine.
Uh-huh. Wow.
I said, the same person when you told me, so, oh, you really did it, huh? I said, yeah. So that right there, that was the best moment that I've ever had in my life.
Uh-huh.
Was
And that
able,
was
and that
major
right
motivation.
there, I'm telling you something, that showed me I could do it. I did that to show them. And I'm not waiting today. When people tell me that I can't do something, I'm the wrong one for you to tell that to. If I know it, and I know it, God gives you so many talents. I have so many talents. And a lot of this stuff I learn from school. I learned. I'm telling you, I was taught. He gave me to me. He gives me words. Like people say, did you really say that to him? Yeah, I did. Like when my deal with Universal, they came at me first. I didn't come at them because they know I got good music. I got great music. They already know where I'm going. They came at me. I didn't go anywhere. So the dude was like, oh, but we can do a 50-50 deal. I said, you must be out here.
Right. No, sir.
I said, because first of all, see again, they seen the record company, but they didn't see the doctor.
Yeah.
They didn't see all the stuff that I got. They didn't know all of it. I said, let me say something. First of all, I can use you, but I don't need you. Honestly. He said, well, we can give you promotion. He said, we can do your video. Me too.
Mm-hmm.
And because I know you've seen all my videos when you go to archafellarecords.com. See all my music videos, and I'm international too. So I own a record in Trinidad too, by the way. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, hey, I told him I was going to him. I said, let me tell you something. I'm gonna give you 10%, and that's it. I said, no more, no less.
Then 10%?
10%.
Okay.
I have a contract. 10%. I give them. That's it. Because again, let me tell you, in business, right? They know I'm gonna make money. So then I tell you about business making sense. I'd rather have 10% of something than a 100 guaranteed percent of nothing.
Nothing, right. And,
that's business.
And if I'm a money maker, yeah.
If you're gonna be a money maker, you're gonna be a business person. Wouldn't you rather have 10% of somebody's company? Or what you do for them at 10%? Watch this, then 0. Especially when you ain't got to do nothing but just give me the name and do a little distribution. I got my own distribution. Because I told him, I said, really, to tell you the truth, I'm just pimping you for the name. See, when people see now Universal, they say, oh, he's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm doing it really without them. But to let you know that I'm official, I got Universal standing over here too.
Absolutely. I mean, you gotta, that drive and that motivation that helped to make you feel like you could even, and then everything that you built along the way, it just speaks to, the value of you. It's like you don't have to enter into the conversation with your hand out. It's like you have a bargaining, you're in a better position to bargain with those kind of things.
I got chips.
Yeah.
I got pieces. I can play the game without you. That's
Right.
what I let them know. And then when they found out the television network that I own, the radio station that the people that's on me on terrestrial radio, regular radio, WBLS in New York, you know, syndicated on 35 and 36 other radio stations around the country. They're friends of mine. So they're going to play my music when I drop it, no problems. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So
And
I
you
don't
have some awesome artists too. You have some awesome artists too. If I could just interject right there, I've seen a few, seen a few of your of the postings on Instagram and on Facebook. You guys, if you want to check that out, I know I've reposted some of them on my page. Your artists are awesome. The women, the men, everybody has been awesome.
well, my
And
artist,
say that
listen,
again.
my artist Sylvia. Sylvia
Uh-huh.
right now is opening for John P. Key, Marvin Sapp, and Fred Hammond. Starting the second live being
Yeah, and I
so.
think I have heard of that concert. I've heard of
It's
advertisements for that concert.
it's a concert with John P. Yeah, with John P. Marvin and Fred Hammond. So we opening about to kill that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
My
that's
girl, and she
awesome.
sings with Kirk Carr.
Mhm.
My artist
Okay.
sings with Kirk Carr too. Everything.
Yeah.
So
That's wonderful. I mean, and just moving and growing, it just offers them experience and expands their talent level and the level of the expertise that they're taking on. So that's awesome. It's just a great thing to
yeah.
see and to hear. And to somewhat like basking like, oh yeah, that's great. I've seen that video and some of it. So what knowledge, my other question for you was like, as a as a as a as a young dad, well, as the dad who's older now, what advice would you give to your younger dad self? Like, what are some things that you would have told yourself, that you could probably have done differently or better or
I'm gonna
anything
tell you.
like that?
I'm gonna tell you, like, I don't think that there's nothing else. Like, for one thing, my life, I would, if I had the opportunities to go back, honestly, and be what he told, I wouldn't change that. Nothing.
And see, most of the time, yeah.
Nothing.
Because it's
Not
helped
at
to
all.
shape you, right? It's helped to
Not
shape
from
and
me
form you.
smoking weed, getting high, all of that. Because that led me to who I am now.
Absolutely.
And I love who I am. I'm gonna tell you right now, I love myself as an older gentleman, as a distinguished
A
gentleman.
distinguished gentleman.
You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't change anything. But I tell anybody that's a guy or whatever, like I did, make the kids make me grow up. My kids made me.
Awesome. And they'll do that.
I wanted my kids to, but I'm gonna tell you like this, I wasn't gonna spoil them. Because then when you spoil them, you rob them. Because then they don't have no sense of urgency of going out to use themselves when they can do this.
Right.
When they can do this, they don't appreciate it. So you got to make them go out and make that money too. And the reason why I feel like that, because like I said, it was 7 boys and 2 girls of us. Everybody talking like, that time I spoiled you. I'm like, heck no, I got grown and spoiled myself. You know what I'm saying? My mama had too many kids to talk about trying to spoil one.
Right.
We all got whippings. All of us. My sisters too. They got the brakes beat off of them. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't that fact. I'm a true believer in, yeah, my kids gonna learn. You're gonna take the garbage out. Ain't no if, ands, and buts.
Right.
You're going.
Yeah.
Why should I have to take the garbage out and pay for you? When you get older, it's your job to learn how to teach your kids what to do.
Absolutely.
And that's why the world is so messed up, because these kids don't have no values no more. They come in the house, they go to the video game.
Look, a lot of them.
Really?
A lot of them.
Oh, really? You
A
know what I'm
lot
saying?
of them. You right about that.
You don't want to clean their rooms. They don't believe in none of that. They won't wash your shit. You won't eat.
So what I hear you saying is, and not that you didn't do it when you were younger, but it's very important to establish boundaries, and it's very important to have rules in place and make sure that they're being followed, be established in that, even in your early, your early stages of parenting, like just setting the tone, set that tone so
Right.
that it's well known, right? So this is a well
It's
known
more
thing.
to it.
There are rules, there are boundaries, and things like that. So that's awesome. I wanted to know, so you have Archafella Records and you have the TV station. I saw you have KN, now KNTV and
Yeah, yeah,
BGNTV.
those are different networks.
It's two.
So
I was getting ready to say they're two different networks, right?
yeah, Kingdom,
Okay.
KNTV. Let me tell you, I did KNTV at one time for Kingdom Network television.
Okay.
That was for pastors and
Mm-hmm.
just for them to put their stuff on that 24 hours, 7 days a week. I developed that channel.
Mm-hmm.
Then I did BGN TV Quartet channel. You know about the Quartet groups from church.
Right.
They
Mm-hmm.
didn't get no. So I did that network for them, and guess what? They didn't even want to even support it.
Wow. Okay.
So I took that. I said, okay, I did this basically in the call of my mother because my mother and father loved quartet music.
Mm-hmm.
And then I ended up.
I mean, we grew up on quartet music.
Like I ended up working. I was just, let me tell you something. I was just in a meeting last week. I'll say his name. I don't want to put him out there.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the keynotes.
Okay.
So somebody had wanted me to work with it. And I said, you know what? The name is a legendary name, but he got his name, his name like, dude, the guy Kino's name is large. It's your name, man. You know what I'm saying? That's like Harold Melvin and Blue Notes. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here, I'm like, this. If I go with you, I'm gonna have to rebrand. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh no, I'm not going to do it. No problem. I'm out. See you later. You know what I'm saying? Right there, you kill your deal. And I was only doing it as a favor for something that I like.
Right.
That was cool with me. They was like, no, don't. I said, no. He's done.
Wow.
I can't. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I decided to already the door, and I'm not about to pick up the problem. I don't need problems, bro. Like, you're the one who's talking about you're going to get a job. Check this out. I don't need a job. I got my money. People know me from when they see BG, but they don't see all the other stuff that I got.
Right.
I got awesome. You know what I'm saying? But people see the television, they see BG and say, oh, he's just a BGN man. Until they find out, oh yeah, I got a piece of that stuff. Yeah, that too. Yeah, I like
that's
this.
great. That's great. I hope it inspires and empowers somebody. I know it helps me. It inspires and empowers me to know and feel like when I have an idea to not just sit it down, to go with it, to go with it and do the research to find out how I can get to the next level. If anything, those are some of the things. See, and I appreciate that. Those are some of the things. Some of the things that you shared today was that, and don't stop. Even when you have the naysayers or, the people who want to say that you can't or that you shouldn't or whatever, just keep on going. And then in some ways and shapes and forms, sometimes you gotta cut. Well, no, all you do have to like put a hand out, keep those people, to your farthest, and those who support you and want to stand beside you more so, keep them closer to you than you would those others. You shared with us a great many things in all of the ventures that you have going on right now, and I truly appreciate your business mind, your sense of self that speaks to you, that tells you that you can go ahead and do this, move in the expertise that you have, move in the talent and the gifts that you have, because that is few and far between for some people. So for someone that may be struggling with that, we have a prime example here with the humblest of beginnings, of some beginnings, because there are some others that may be, just as humble. There are, but the humblest beginnings, of a 9-year-old with the idea of making money, building a shoebox, setting up shop, and taking care of the clientele, whoever it may be at that point in time, the clientele, you filled a need. So that's another great great tidbit and gem that
I
one could
tell you,
take away. It's fill a need. You
it's,
saw a need and you filled it.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I have a consulting company.
Uh huh.
That I don't mind teaching people, and like I don't try to kill people for their dollars and cents, but I've helped so many people, and they wouldn't even come back and say, "Here's a dollar. Here's 50 cents. Here's whatever." You know what I'm saying? Thanks for your stuff or your info.
You know what?
But I tell
I
people,
believe it. It's unfortunate. I believe it. I know it.
that's why I started a consulting company. I
Yes.
said, listen, and I don't charge for a whole lot of money, but I gotta get paid for my time some type of way. Because I
Right.
know
And you
if they
should.
listen to me,
And you should.
and I guarantee, if people out there, I don't care who is the phone number, because this number right here is whatever. But my number is 973
Mm-hmm.
518 6522. And they want any type of business, anything you talk about, trust, like hustle, man. If I can't make it happen, because I can't. Just, I know a lot of people in this business because I sit down and I learned one thing about business. And I've been in corporate meetings and everything. And this is what I've done. And this is what everybody
Don't
needs
see me
to
leaning
be.
in right.
Everybody needs to be corporate. The quietest person in the room, ultimately, the quietest person is.
Awesome. I've heard that before. That's awesome. And it's true.
I'm telling you, because you know why? Because when they get to you, you sit down, you suck up big from everybody.
Everything else, yep.
So now it's you to pick this. This makes sense. That makes sense. That right there, it is just that's praise. And I think, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how you get things. You can't come in there thinking that you know all.
Right.
Because you
Right.
don't. So
Right.
sit down and suck up everything and suck up all the oxygen in the room. I'm trying to tell you.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely. So that's great, Archie. And we're winding down now. It's a little after 7, and that's cool. But you have just really quickly, if you have a conference or is it a workshop?
yeah,
A
whole
conference coming up
workshop. It's a whole workshop. We're about to do a workshop
in
tour.
October.
October the 16th, 30th, 6th so far. And it starts in Jacksonville, Florida, Atlanta, Georgia, Louisiana, and Houston, Texas. I'm going to Jersey, New York. I'm coming down. We're gonna come down a lot. That's teaching people in the music business about the music business.
Okay.
They don't. People don't know how to push. They don't know how. They don't know the importance of having a real man. But you're gonna know the business because you can screw yourself because you don't know. So I got people that do from RCA Universal as being the keynote speaker, and then I'll have my book read it by them. So people will be able to pick up my book and learn what draw, like I said, what
Right.
So and believe me, if they want to call, if somebody want to call me and want to talk to some type of business, we can work it out. I don't mind.
Look, y'all heard it. So if you want any help and any advice, any suggestions, and you want that information from Dr. Archie Harrison, I will have his information post on this episode of Chat with Cat and Friends. We're going to go ahead and say good night. I thank you so much, Cuz, for joining us. Thank you for sharing your life experience with us, for sharing and dropping some gems on us concerning corporate business, how to move, how to move and how you shouldn't. Look, put some safeguards up to how you should move as well. Thank you. And we'll look forward to your upcoming conference. I'll put those dates in with this interview as well. I'll post those dates as well. So if anybody is interested, and we'll have your number. So if whatever information is not listed, you guys are free to contact him to find out, get more clarity on what may be happening as far as his book, the conference that is coming up that is helpful to. I'm sorry, the conference that's coming up that is helpful to those in business and performance, right, and
Right, right.
artistry, right. So those things are coming out the pipe for
And
him.
just in business period. And in business period. I'm gonna have everything.
Yeah, it's like because you have to. It's like it's one and the same. That's a business as well, and you have to, just like you
Exactly.
said, you have to have that business mind, or it's best to have that business mind. You want to walk in with the with formality and things like that, and know exactly what you're talking about, what you're getting into, and things like that. And that's what I'm assuming that this workshop has to offer, right? Plus some more things as well. So you guys, if you're looking forward to, if you're looking into, starting in artistry or continuing or flourishing in any way, this is another avenue. I'm sure there are many others out there, but this is another avenue for you to sign up and be invested in the workshop that Dr. Archie Harrison has coming up. I thank you, sir, for spending the evening with us. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. There was a little
Hey,
bit going on.
all good.
Right, there was a little bit going on. You drive safely to your next destination, and you
Yeah,
guys,
I
thank you.
get it back there.
Right, thank you guys so much for joining us on tonight. My apologies for any of the disruptions. Once again, subscribe to my channel, like my page, post up. Share, it's a lot of health and wellness videos, fitness, entrepreneurship, business strategies are awesome
Told you,
videos.
I'm
And
off
I'll
you.
do some reposting as well. Go ahead.
I'm off you this. Because you speak so well on TV and you do such a good job. Why don't you, me and you gonna talk?
We gonna talk.
And let's take your joint. I will give you a slot on TV.
Wow, that's awesome.
Because you deserve it. Like I
That's
said, we
awesome.
family. All right. I got
Look
now.
at that. Look at that. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about it, Dr.
Go to
Archie.
TV. Let's go to TV.
We're gonna
Let's
talk
take
about it. And look, it's here and you heard it, right? And you heard it. So you heard it from the man with the
let's take
plan,
it.
the other man with the plan. God has the master plan, but this man, he has the business plan and some strategies
Let's
that
take
are
it.
going to help us, help me, and help us. So we're
Come
going to talk
deliver.
about it. We're going to talk about it, Archie. I really appreciate you.
Tell you, I got a slot for you.
Okay, look. We gonna talk. We gonna talk. So, you guys, I'm out of here. Join me Wednesday night. My guest is Jeremiah Hicks, the wonderful and awesome Jeremiah Hicks, singer, minister. Hey, you say it. He does it just about, just about. Great man of God, a wonderful dad as well. We're still celebrating dads. Look, and shouting out and featuring dads. So if you have your shout outs that you would like me to shout out and say during the interviews, please let me know. Email me at trinaw@awesomegodradio.com and let me know your shout and your grad shout outs as well. But you guys, we calling it quits now. Thank you so much for hanging. Thank you so much, Archie, for for speaking with me. And we're going to get together, right? We're going to get
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
Y'all have a great night. Be safe.
All
Thanks
right.
for hanging with us.
All right.
All right, see ya. That was awesome. That was awesome. So we'll catch up, you guys, on Wednesday night. Once again, I have my guest, Jeremiah Hicks, will be with us. I am so looking forward to that. And I'll send out flyers for that as well. I thank you guys for being with us. It is truly an honor. It's truly an honor, and we will see what goes next. But join us Wednesday, and then I'll be back again on Monday, next Monday, and next Wednesday as well to complete and finalize the Father's Day tribute for Chat with Kat and Friends. And I am scheduling for August. So if you'd like to, if you have a business, you're growing your business, whatever the case may be, you have a ministry, you're doing great things in the community, let me know. I would like to hear and know from you. Email me at trinaw@awesomegodradio.com, the same email as before. And that's it for me. You guys have a great night. My apologies for any technical difficulties that we went through on tonight. I'm going to blame it on this weather, and the weather that's just on this east border. That's probably what it was. But you guys have a great and wonderful, awesome night. I pray that you wake up with great confidence and filled with everything that you need to go on throughout your day. I'll see you guys later. Thank you.